people of YouTube! I'm Schoko, and today we're watching Dog Breed Deformities by a Salmonella Academy. I finally found out it was Salmonella. Oh, Nilla. Today's episode, Deformed Dog
Hey
Breeds.
kids, let me talk to you about dog breeding. Nowadays, dogs are mostly around just to be a cute companion, right? So breeding has gone from functionality to cuteness. And that's fine, as long as it stays within the bounds of nature. But that's not enough for today's breeder. So, how do you make a dog cuter? Apparently, by giving it disgusting genetic deformities. And chances are, you, the listener, agree with that. You just don't know you do. Let me show you what I mean. See this? This is a relatively normal dog. Notice the snout, the eyes, the shape of the head.
Yeah, but this is supposed to apply to people wanting dogs to look like this. I mean, this was like deeply bred down from the original wolf, where they didn't have the same kind of snout look and ears even. So yeah, this is to kind of appeal to the eyes of humans.
Not too far gone from the wolves that today's dogs come from. Now let me take you through some other breeds. First is the Bull Terrier. 100 years.
This one gets me so sad, because this dog really looked amazing back then. Really looked impressive. Really was adorable. I really loved how the Bull Terrier looked. The rounded chest here, they were really like the bulldog family dogs that were amazing. And now,
years ago, still look pretty normal, right? Now here's today's version.
This is the biggest problem. I wish they did not do this. This is horrendous what they did to this poor dog. All because they wanted to selectively breed them into this, and I do not agree with this. This is honestly horrible. It also brings to the detriment of their own health. It causes more health issues for the dogs in the long run compared to what they were originally for and what they originally looked like. Like, how does this not look appealing? What is this? How does this look appealing to people? This looks terrifying. This looks like alien-like creature. Poor dog went through so much genetic changes over the years. Wolves just huffed it from their nose instead of barked. Yeah, they did a lot of communication without barking. It was a bulldog turned terrier. Anything genetically modified should be unethical. Well, that depends. Like, food is really good. Like corn, tomatoes, other things. That took a lot of time to make appetizing and better for consumption. But animals, yeah, that is crossing the line. Lemons, yeah. Lemons and limes. Yeah, that's bad.
Jesus, who needs snouts, right? Let's just give it a long, continuous boomerang-shaped head with two tiny holes at the end. Seriously, it looks like Toucan Sam is trying to fit inside a dog costume. And look at its eyes! They're permanently pointed up at the sky as if to say, God, why did you let me become this? Please kill me. Do you guys remember Spuds McKenzie, the old Bud Light mascot? Well, I just realized why they chose a Bull Terrier of all dogs. It's because he looked like his mom drank nothing but Bud Light for her entire pregnancy. Next up is the Pug. I'll probably...
This one also multiple health issues, multiple problems, especially with breathing difficulties. The other one also breathing difficulties and other issues. But this one, oh my goodness, this one really got messed up. Because they did not look anything like this. The fact that the snout is fully flat, there is no snout anymore, is crazy. They just wanted that. That's why I don't agree with like the whole pedigree dogs or full-blooded dogs when this is what you're getting, and it just doesn't seem ethical at all. Like at that point or at all. There's a lot good GMO and a lot bad. Yep. There's good and bad. Depends on the scientist and purpose. Brings light to the necessity for responsible advancement. Yep.
Probably get some hate for this one, but I don't care. They've been bred specifically to look like they've been smashed in the goddamn face with a frying pan. And because of this, because of their fact that their skull is shaped like a fucking tuna can, they can barely breathe their whole lives.
Yep.
Ever been around a pug? Constantly, no matter the temperature or the weather, they sit there going, gah, 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 And people think this shit is cute. If my baby came out with a flat nose, hair lip, cylindrical head, and no neck going I'd be like, Jesus fuck, put it back in. It's clearly not done yet. Next is the...
It's clearly not clean. Put it back in. See, like, if it was wrong for a human to look like that, why should a dog have to go through that? I'm glad the puppy is slowly getting reversed back to normal. Yeah, it's gonna be a long way for the dog to get better. I don't know why they thought that looked good. Me neither. Oh, this one here.
The dachshund. Now there is no
Dachshund,
excuse
yep.
for this one. The head's fine, right? But the body, good God. It's got a torso
Unnecessary.
shaped like a goddamn doorstop with those pointless legs just kind of stapled on. Now it's been a little while since I reminded you what a normal dog looks like, so here. Now let me go into Photoshop real quick and do all the changes necessary to make this dog look like a dog.
I mean, you're cutting down the legs. You're making them extremely long. You're basically just shortening and longing it. Hey, Ernest, how you doing? Yeah.
Dachshund. Look at that. That's not okay.
It does
Why
not.
even have legs at this point? Might as well just keep going until it's just a drumstick from the neck down. And there's no reason. It's just one day someone was like, well, people like dogs, and people like ferrets, so why don't we make some chimera abomination halfway in between the two, and see what happens. My least favorite breed, though, out of all of them, it's just straight up fucked in every way. A testament to humankind's never-ending corruption of the natural world. I'm talking about the Chihuahua. It's like somebody...
Dachshund's got more leverage, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like how corgis are, too. But corgis were more naturally, well, yeah, that's also a difference from over the years. Because the cute, like, they always wanted the cuteness of it. So, have you ever had ghost peppers? No, why? Because it doesn't grow naturally in the wild. Oh.
Somebody took a normal dog and boiled away every aspect except for anger and neuroticism, leaving this tiny hell creature behind. And this is one of the nicer pictures I could find. Take a look at this. Someone call a priest, and we let these things inhabit our homes. This poor woman's gonna wait.
Well, the thing is, with these types of dogs like Shih Tzus, Chihuahuas, they are made only for one owner. They're one owner dogs. They do not like other people. That's why they get possessive. That's why they bite other people. They're very much centered around one person, and they have their whole life revolved around them. They're very much the dogs that follow you everywhere, kind of like Velcro dogs, but very small and very feisty. Yes, ankle biters for sure. The Chihuahuas demons. I mean, it is that corgis are short but bred to tunnel. Yep, exactly. They were meant for that. Oh, it's the Satan incarnated dog. Hi, that one guy. How you doing? Welcome. All dogs go to heaven, my ass. Satan fears them too. You have to double put those breed.
Wake up with her fucking nose chewed off and just be like, oh, Mr. Wiggles was a little hungry this morning, wasn't he? Meanwhile, the dog's just sitting there like, bloodlust. The only time they're not being needlessly aggressive towards people, it's when they're off pissing, shitting, and vomiting all over their surroundings.
Well, the thing is, I'd also like to say, no dog is inherently bad. It's just the owners who decide to work or train with them, you know? If they continue to perpetuate a certain behavior and they do not know how to properly handle a dog, train a dog, or work with a dog, you're going to end up having a bad dog. And it's not the dog's fault. And they're not bad dogs in reality. It's just the people that don't know how to handle a dog properly. That's why there's so much research done about their cognitive, behavioral stuff, behavioral issues, and ways to train and work with an animal in a better way. Because I think the majority of the reason dogs, especially small ones like Chihuahuas, get aggressive, bark and stuff like that is either through reactions, things they experience. I don't know, sometimes dogs are just like, oh, you're too big for me, you're too big, you're too ginormous, and that's kind of like a defense mechanism. It's a way of, depending on how, you introduce other dogs to your dogs as well, and how then their behavior will apply to them. I mean, some dogs just behave differently or just want to be the single pet in the area or whatever. So it is that Chihuahua's blood for blood god. Reminds me of the video of the guy that commonly talked about Chihuahua is just tearing up his finger while he's petting. Oh no! Chihuahuas are the exception to the rule. What a freeze frame!
And you would think such a small dog would at least produce manageable waste, but much like the creature itself, the small things it does expel are straight up toxic. It's like some of the Chihuahua's pent-up hatred for the mortal plane manifests itself in every dump it takes. I would rather clean up a full-grown man's shit from my floor than wipe up the septic nightmare that is Chihuahua squirts. The only good thing about owning a Chihuahua is that if it ever gets rabies, it'll be fine, because you won't be able to tell the goddamn difference. It'll still be sitting there, business as usual. So that's my little rant about the monstrosity.
Yeah, but then if you get bit by your Chihuahua that has rabies or whatever dog that has rabies, you're gonna have to go to the hospital for a rabies shot and stuff like that. Oh, no. I've seen how animals react and behave during rabies.
That live right beneath our noses. I'm Salmonella, and thank you for watching.
Oh, this is great, honestly. I hope you guys liked the video as much as I did. Like, comment, share, subscribe! And we'll see each other next time. Bye-bye!